Welcome. Here we are again for another episode of We Are One. Today, with our dear instructor, speaking from Germany, Waltraud Riegger-Krause. Welcome, Waltraud. Can you hear me? Hi. Hello, Waltraud.
Hello.
Welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon and good evening. I'm happy to be with you all. And shall we wait a little bit until people are coming, or shall we start?
I see that your hands have already started, so I'm going
Yeah,
to join you.
I give myself a big hug as I wait, so I can use the time, and it also helps me, to calm down myself because even if I've done this a few times, it's always, I'm always kind of nervous. And because sometimes all of a sudden you get stuck and you don't know what to say. and and so many people watching you, but maybe it's good that I don't see them all. Um, I can imagine so many people out there watching. And I'm so happy that we can do these webinars to connect, around the world and to create an energy together, to create a global uplifting energy, because that is what it's doing when we all do Jin Shin Jyutsu self-help. It helps to lift up the vibration of the earth, the vibration of all the beings. And that is what is needed right now. We need a consciousness shift. We need a shift of our energy and of our vibration to a finer level. And so maybe the world is helping us, to get us there by forcing us into a situation that is not so comfortable, that is, that is even scary for many people. Most of us can't work and we have to stay at home. Here in Germany, it's starting to loosen up already a little bit. We now can go in shops by wearing masks. I don't have my mask with me right now. Yeah, anyway, so we are connected to lift up the world energy, the level of the energy. And world peace, can never be possible unless there is an inner peace, unless there is an individual peace, unless our minds are peaceful, unless our minds are, our thoughts are lifted up to a higher level. So that has to do with the heart. The level of our consciousness is connected to the energy of the heart. And this is what I would like to talk about today. I would like to talk about the heart energy. And we can already start with the first step as I talk. The first step of the heart flow is holding energy lock number 11 on the shoulder, right there. The hand is just on the same side shoulder. So my left hand on the left shoulder. And my right hand is holding these left 17. A 17 being on the outer, on the little finger side of the hand, on the wrist, right at the wrist, on the little finger side. So my one hand is on the 11 like a coat hanger, and the other one I can either use the fingers or I can do it with the thumb, and I can touch the 17. I will just show you a slide so you can see the location. Yeah, so this is 11 right at the shoulders, where we drop our shoulders. Don't pull them up there. Just let them loose and drop the shoulders. Mary said always drop your shoulders down to the toes and be the smile. So be the smile. Smiling has to also come from the heart. To smile, it has to come from inside. If I do smile, but I don't really smile, I'm not in the mood of smiling, but it's kind of pretending, that affects our heart energy. So the heart speaks to us and tells us, be true to yourself. If you are not in the mood to smile or to laugh, then don't. So anyway, so that just came to mind when I was talking, about the 11. Drop your shoulders down to the toes and be the smile. If we be the smile, we cannot lose it. It's part of us. And if it becomes a part of us, it will lift up our energy. And you can see the 17 is more on the backside of the wrist of the hand. All right. So if you are not really able to hold the 11 like this, you can also place it on the other side, of your shoulder, on the other shoulder. Because when we do self-help, it doesn't really matter, my hands on my body. I can switch the sides in the self-help. So, and then I can use my thumb on the 17, because we want to also get comfortable and try to relax and to kind of feel within, how it feels. 17 here means harmonizing mind and spirit. The 17 helps us to get out of mental stress, and if my mental stress is released, I will also not have the physical stress. So 17 helps the heart energy and the small intestine energy to develop and to get harmonized, and it supports the ears and the eyes. It protects the head. So 17 calms the nerves and the mind. Oftentimes you see people stand, when they stand up and they hold their hands like this, speakers, people that are in an audience that have to speak. Sometimes I do this when I teach. We can also see, because it brings inspiration, a 17 in harmony brings inspiration. And it calms the nerves. So when we are nervous, so it helps also, we see also older people stand like this, because they help also their circulation, the heart, the circulation pattern of the heart, circulation energy. So the heart energy stands for expansion, expanding out, like in summertime. When we look out into nature, we can see, in springtime, everything is awakening. And now it's already starting to really expand. The plants are becoming bigger, bushes are getting bigger, and everything is expanding in summertime. So that's the heart energy. It is the biggest electromagnetic field that we have around our heart. And it reaches out more than 3 feet, and it connects people. It even connects the whole universe. The heart energy is very important for our brain, for our mind. Scientists have even found out that there are that there are nervous connections, nerves that connect the brain and the heart, and they communicate with each other. So I always say, if we bring our thoughts into the heart before we speak them, they are in harmony. They will be in harmony. Because speaking is also related to the heart. To speak, do I speak the truth? How do I speak? And it is very important for the vibration of myself, for my inner peace, and for the world peace. What do I speak and how do I speak? The tongue is related to the heart energy. And so, do I speak out of the heart? Are my words expanding out? Am I true to myself? Do I really speak my heart? If we don't really speak what we feel and what is within us, we get into the pretense, in the trying to, and we affect the health of our heart. The heart helps us expand. That means because it's connected to our consciousness, it helps to expand our consciousness. It's connected to the subconsciousness, the subconscious level, and it's connected to the superconsciousness. And when we are meditating and listening to our heart, we are automatically connected to all levels of our consciousness. And we are developing our consciousness. How do I know? How do I know? And how do I develop my consciousness? Yeah, I always ask myself, that was when I was in class with Mary, and she was using these wonderful quotes, and she was always talking about the spirit that connects us and our connection to spirit. Then I was always asking myself, what is spiritual? What is a spiritual life? What is it? It seemed to be so far away and it seemed to be so complicated. I couldn't grasp it. And finally, I understood it has to do with the heart. Because the heart is said to be the seat of the spirit. All religions talk about this, that the heart is the seat of the spirit. The heart is the seat of the universal light. The heart is a light, an organ of light. It helps to illuminate us. So the heart always knows what is right and what is wrong. It will mainly tell us what is wrong, what is not in harmony with me. See, for example, my breathing. I don't notice my breathing if it's all right, if I breathe harmoniously. I don't notice that, but immediately if my breath is not okay, if there is something with my breath, my body is telling me there is something wrong. So whenever our heart speaks to us, it's oftentimes telling us what is not right. Of course, it's also a nice feeling to be in the heart, to feel inside, and to feel that light energy that is there. Of course, we feel the heart also in its way of telling me what is okay. So let's go to the next step where we hold, it would be from the heart flow, it would be holding my 11 on the same side, my left 11 with the left hand, and my right 22. So 22 helps to adapt, exactly, yeah, okay, thank you. 11 and 22, again, 11 helps to drop the shoulders and 22 is right below the collarbone. The 22 is in many flows. When I spoke about the lung flow last week, we were also holding 11 and 22, but it was more on the same side. No, it was 14 and 22, sorry. But we were also holding 22s. Yeah, so we can, again, if the 11 is uncomfortable here, we can also do this as we cross our hands and you slide under your sweater and so you don't slide down from your shoulders. And the other hand is holding the 22s. And we are just feeling inside. As we hold the 22, we are also touching the 13, which also is good for the heart energy. The heart is the seat of our feelings and of our emotions also. So not only pretense and trying to is affecting the heart, but any other emotion is affecting the heart energy. And many of our heart disease are coming from the emotions. As the heart is the strongest organ in the body, it's like an emperor of the body. The heart disease do not come so much from the heart energy itself. It comes through the lung energy not in harmony, or the liver energy, or our diaphragm energy not being in harmony. Also, kidney energy can affect the heart. So many of our heart disease are more related to any of these other organs than to the heart itself, because everything comes together in the heart. The heart helps us to express joy and laughter and happiness. It helps us to expand. Let other people enter my life. Open-heartedness. And when we get hurt by someone whom we love, then we talk about a broken heart. Let's feel into the heart while you do this. Feel the light in your heart. And when thoughts are coming, that's just normal. But now in this moment, I don't want to attend to these thoughts, so I come back to my heart. And I feel the source of the light in my heart. From there, I'm connected to the universal light. Because heart energy means expansion, that means through the heart, I can really expand into the universal light. I can expand into different levels of consciousness. And it helps to lift the energy of the planet, the energy of the earth. And whatever is needed right now, it has to come through me, through every single person. It's only when I am in harmony I can experience the harmony and the peace in the world. Because I attract what my vibration is. So everybody, we all can work towards that. Just through the heart. I think we just go to the other side, where we hold the 11, the other 11, and the 17. So if you do it on correctly, you go on your side 11 and 17, but you can also do it on the other side if it's more comfortable, and you can also use your thumb. And I have a nice saying from Hildegard von Bingen. Well, she said the heart is the house of the soul, and the thoughts arise from the warm heart like smoke up the chimney, from the warm heart to the cool brain, you know, like smoke that comes up a chimney. So the thoughts arise from the warm heart to the cool brain, where they get transformed. That's how this wisdom was already there years ago. You know, in the ancient wisdom, they knew that heart and brain was connected before it now scientifically is proven. And then she says the fire of the heart, together with the coolness of the brain, becomes the symmetry of thought. The heart reacts on stress a lot, and also that can be emotional stress or physical stress. And when the heart becomes restless, then it will affect also the heartbeat. Maybe the heartbeat increases or gets also restless. Our sleep will be restless, because the heart energy is responsible for a good sleep also. If we dive into the subconscious when we sleep, and when there is a lot of rubbish going on there, The sleep is not calm. Many symptoms that have to do with the health of the brain are related to the heart. Not only, but there is a branch of the heart flow into the brain. So, insanity, schizophrenia, bipolar, any of those, we can work with the heart energy. It keeps our consciousness healthy. And so it also prevents from being senile, maybe Alzheimer, Parkinson's. It's a very, very, very powerful organ. And in The Little Prince, we have also this quote: "It is the heart that can really see, not the eye." So even that. Another ancient wisdom says, the heart sees better than the eyes and hears better than the ears. All right, I can see that the time is almost over, and it was good to be with all of you and practice this heart flow that can help us, to get these times, stay inside and stay centered. Love overcomes fear. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ellie.
Thank you, Waltraud. It's a blessing
Thank you so much.
having the opportunity to practice this flow with you. Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much.
And thank you so much, Ellie. You're doing this every day with us since 4 or 5 weeks. I'm so grateful that you are doing this. Thank you. Thank you.
So am I. I'm very grateful for the faculty and for the Jin Shin Jyutsu Institute for this We Are One series. Thank you all
Yeah.
for sharing your gifts with the world. I say that as a student, and I couldn't be happier. So, tomorrow, for those of you who speak French, Nathalie Max is going to offer a webinar in French at 5 p.m. Paris time. I have already added the link to enroll in the chat window, and I'm going to add it again in a minute.
And
Waltraud,
yeah,
yes?
I have another announcement.
Yes?
For those who speak German, there will be a webinar. I will have a webinar tomorrow at 5 p.m. German time in Germany. And the link was distributed, or you can find it at my website if you don't have it and if you want to be part of it. Thank you.
Wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful. So we're expanding into
Yeah.
many languages to offer love and light
Yeah.
as much as we can.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank
Stay
you.
well.
Yeah.
Take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Bye.
See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Yeah.